Stretching your limits. Welcome to Daily Motivation and Inspiration with Dan. You know, it's interesting. I've been paying attention to the people in my neighborhood and things that are going on around me, and I'm seeing two different perspectives. So I see people, some of them stretching their limits, and I see them running in the park, and I saw somebody yesterday running that could probably take off I don't know, 30, 50 or more pounds of fat, and going running, and so stretching their limits. They were running with their son and this woman. And then I also see other people like my neighbor who goes over to my other neighbor's house with a plastic cup, and what's in there. He's probably got a nice drinky in there, and they're going to have a little social distancing drink. So not stretching their limits. So I'm seeing both, and I'm just wondering, what are you doing? Are you stretching your limits? Do you see this as a time to stretch your limits? Are you doing something different, or are you just sitting back and watching and letting everything kind of happen around you? And for me, I'm not just sitting around. Some of the things I'm doing that are stretching my limits are my morning practice. I do push-ups in my morning practice. I decided to do 10 more than usual. So instead of 30 every morning, I do 40. And I have to say, when I get to the final one, or final 2 or 3, it's a challenge, it's a stretch, but it feels good. And I feel stronger, and I feel more resilient and a little more powerful. So it's a little bit of a stretch. And so I'm sharing this with you because I think this is a time for us to stretch. We're not so busy, things are not so crazy, and that's the time when you can think about what you want, look around at your world, look around at what you're doing, and stretch out a little bit. Stretch your limits, do something a little bit different, seek out something new, do some reading, some learning, some studying. And by the way, if you want any books, especially that have to do with mindset or high performance, just ask. You can just comment or send me a direct message and let me know. I'm a student of all sorts of learning, and I study and learn all the time. There's actually a term for that, a Japanese term called Kaizen. So Kaizen is consistent and never-ending learning. And so that's what I practice. So if you're a student of Kaizen, or if you just like to read, study, and learn, I'm with you. And in fact, I recommend that you do that now because you have so much time. Well, you should have time, unless you're like me and you're in business. Then, it's a busy time because there's a lot of people that are in need of support and guidance and so on. And by the way, that's my specialty. I coach people, I work with business owners, and I help them scale their business. My sweet spot is helping people to move their business to $1 million or more. And so that's where I focus my time and attention. And there's a lot of people right now that need that kind of assistance and need that kind of guidance because they're trying to figure things out, and it's so chaotic right now and busy with all sorts of other things other than business that it's sometimes difficult to stay focused and get things done. But my strategies are awesome. I'm the my title is the Shortcut to Success Coach, and that's because I'm resourceful and have all sorts of great resources. So that said, if you are looking for some guidance and you are scaling your business or growing your business and having some challenges, reach out and we can have a conversation and see what that's about. If you're not watching this video on my YouTube channel, go ahead and check it out. I have many other videos like this that can help you get through life a little easier and smoother. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.